Yay! Happy Friday, everybody. I just want to jump on and give you a bit of a update and share with you some of the things going on. I feel energetically for this week and going into next week, as well as some events coming up. So let's talk about the energies first. So I don't know how you're feeling today. It's a beautiful sunny day here in North Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And I really enjoy it when the weather's like this. Despite it being, almost December, it's not raining and miserable as it can be here. So I'm very grateful for that. So, what are you grateful for today? I'm also very grateful to have the opportunity to pop on with Serafina, and that would be at 4 p.m. PST today. So we're jumping onto TikTok. So if you don't know where I am on TikTok, you just need to look up my name. Don't forget my name's spelled Tanjapowell. And we're going to do some live healings and have a conversation. So we recently hosted a retreat together in Egypt for 2 weeks, and we're discussing possible future ones. And we'd love to hear from you if that's something that interests you. I'm also looking at popping down to Mexico and down to the Yucatan Peninsula or Yucatan Peninsula. I've actually never been there. It's close to Cancun. Tulum is there and some other sacred sites. And just wondering if anybody has some interest in going there. Something else coming up is we have weekly healing. So every Saturday at 10 a.m. PST time, I have a group healing for 2222, and you can find that on the website at Adventures for Connection. Check out the listing below for that as well. And you can always go to the website and just sign up there. Do sign up on the website for updates. I will be doing energetic updates there as well, really custom to the collective that I have growing there. And it's beautiful to see like minded people coming together and sharing their experiences so we can all help each other grow. I'm doing one on one coaching. If you're struggling in your life and you're feeling like everything and everyone is out to get you, or perhaps that the world outside of you is looking really crazy right now, I can help you with that. And you can book again on Adventures for Connection. You can book a private, or you can come into one of the group healings, get to know me a little bit more and have an experience there. And then we can set something up. And I'll also create custom packages for those that ask. I've helped many people shift, and obviously, I'm a shining example of shifting myself. So I'm in such a joyful and blissful state most of the time these days. Not to say I don't have some contrast in my life, but I know how to work through it and navigate it. And part of learning these tools for navigation is really what has supported many through this journey of expansion. And if you'd like to know more about that, I'm happy to also book a 15-minute free call. So what else is going on Sunday night at Kalena Movement Studio in Edgemont Village, North Vancouver? I'm hosting along with Kalena, and Karen is playing the singing bowls, and I'm leading a guided meditation. This is around the full moon coming up, and so join us there. I don't pre-plan these meditations. It's what comes through for those people in the room. Same goes for the healings. I don't pre-plan things. It's done on site quite organically. And that's kind of how I operate in my life. I'm very, very comfortable in sitting in the unknown. I don't know where I'll be next month. I don't know where I'll be next year. And that's okay. I've always been taken care of and I've always made it this far. So there's some certain affirmations you can use every day when things come up for you that'll be really helpful. Also, we have a plant medicine one day at Kalena on December 17th. And check out more at Adventures for Connection. It's all there. And I'm here. I'm always available for people who need a boost, a chit chat, a conversation. I'm always happy to assist. I am here to help the collective consciousness through this expansion that's going on in the universe right now. And we currently have to go through this breakdown for a breakthrough. So, quite often, one will not change until they're up against a wall and being pushed. And so that's sort of what's happening at the moment. People are being stripped away of everything they care about and thought was important in their lives. And things are getting more expensive and everything seems a little chaotic in the world. And I keep saying, yes, we're having a breakdown for a breakthrough. And so if you're just suddenly wondering if everything you believe to be true your entire life is not, and the world is quite different than what you thought it was, you come to the right place. I'm here to help. So jump on TikTok, come play, And then let's give you a little more on this energy update. So, what's happening is it's almost like a squeeze. And as things are squeezed, whether or not something is serving you, it's if it's not serving your highest good, so to speak, it'll be squeezed out of you. That can come out for a lot as anger, and they'll be lashing out because they have this pent up energy and they don't know what to do with it. But there's a better way of doing and dealing with. And so it's allowing you to have your emotions, allow those emotions to be. Allow those emotions to be felt, but observe them. And then can you move through them? Because emotions are like a wave in an ocean. They come and they go. Sometimes they're big and sometimes they're small. But being connected to your body is the best way to go through this. And what that means is, how does it make you feel? I'm feeling sad. Okay, are you sad in your brain because you're supposed to be sad? Or are you actually just really sad and down about something? And where might that be a pattern or something that's also happened previously in your life? A lot of our programming, our subconscious programming, so you have your subconscious program and you have your mind, which is the CPU. And from birth until age of 7, your subconscious is picking up all the information to make sure you stay safe in the world. And so I like to call this the programming because that's the programming that's come in from external forces, from our parents, from our relatives, from our teachers, from work, from peers. And once you hit age 7, that is your program that your subconscious is constantly comparing to until you up level and gather more information as you go. And then it keeps the most recent, most reoccurring as always at the top of the list, so to speak. Your subconscious only knows you, doesn't know anybody else. It doesn't care about anybody else. Its job is to keep you safe. And so it's a can be a very reactive point of view, right? Or point of view, reactive point. And so as the subconscious is running, we need to reprogram the subconscious in order to respond and react in a new way. And I, encourage you to ask, am I reactive? Or am I just observing? Because you are not your mind, you are not your brain, you are that which is observing. You are not the one speaking, you are not the one thinking, you are the one observing that. And so that's why I always say be the observer. So when you pull yourself back to that observer, somebody can be going crazy in front of you, and you really just look at it and go, huh, interesting, you're behaving that way right now. And then you learn to set boundaries and you learn to shift through things and move through things in a much more organic and natural way, which is your birthright. And so those external forces and external things no longer seem as important. What's most important is, how am I doing? How am I feeling? What do I need to do to fill up my cup? And that's what my adventure is all about. And then we create these retreats to bring like minded people together. And once you start this path of self discovery and self empowerment, you will be amazed how the outer world actually shifts. So I encourage you, come play, come check it out. What have you got to lose? And have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy.